Well, good morning, my beautiful stars. This is the 7th of April at 8:30 in the morning. I hope you all had an absolutely lovely Easter weekend and you had a fabulous time with family, friends, acquaintances, and that you enjoyed all those lovely Easter chocolates. And yeah, that's me. If you haven't seen it, it will be out today as well, but I recorded it yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon after we came back, and I just sort of like saw the headlines about Donald J. Trump, and have a look at that reading. It was quite a heavy reading, and as I said in that video as well, please, this is not a political reading. It is. I've got no skin in the game here. I'm from New Zealand, and I just look at the energies from a Southern Hemisphere perspective, and it's a tarot reading for fun and entertainment purposes only. And I do ask you to refrain from political comments and nasty comments, because at the end of the day, as I said in the previous video, we are dealing with a human being that has been placed here on earth as a soul for a reason. We don't know what that reason is. May it be for us to open our eyes, may it be for us to learn lessons, may it be for us to be reminded of lessons from the past, may it be to let us reflect on history and not to repeat history. I don't know. That I did that reading, and I just thought I'm going to do an energy reading update this morning and see where the cards are going to go. I'm using a different deck. This reading might be a little bit different to my normal interpretation, because these cards, as you can see it, why did that have to come up? That card came up in the previous reading. But as you can see, it's got writing at the bottom here. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, etc, etc. So let's have a look here. Sorry guys, I am just stopping here. Gemini. He's a Gemini, if I'm not, no, sorry, no, he's not a Gemini, he's a Libra, sorry, my bad, my bad. I'm just walking back, but in any case, you can see this writing here. So I'm going to go on what is written on the cards. So let's get going, and you'll see a funny little QR code that has popped up onto the screen, and that is Buy Me a Star, which is a run through Buy Me a Coffee. I've done a little video explaining why I've done it. So feel free, feel not free. It's entirely up to you. I'm not asking for anything. It's just set up, and one of the big reasons that it is set up is for the products that I'm busy getting ready for this channel. Oh, I have not even asked the question, but they know I'm doing the reading about Donald Trump. These cards are ready. Okay. Cards are ready. Okay. I'll go into that, but in any case, so I'm getting some products and stuff ready. I've put something in the community post where I'm busy working on a journal that will be running for 6 months, basically from June to the end of the year. It will have the moon cycles, it will have full moon, new moon, daily quotes, a little journal that you can write in, and I'm going to do it in such a way that the left hand page has got your formulated printed bit, and then the page on the right hand side will be a blank page for you to make notes and scribbles, etc, and it will be a daily thing. If it's going to be a hard copy, I don't know yet. If it's going to be a PDF download that you can purchase, I'm still working through those details. But let me first get the thing put together. I've been playing around with some ideas to the delight of the other half over the weekend, because once I start with these sort of things, I sort of like lose track of time. So, but yeah, I have to rein myself in very, very quickly with regards to that, to keep the peace. Let's have a look and see what the energies are around Donald J. Trump and the whole Walter Reed hospital disappearance scenario. Let's have a look and see. And please note, no political comments. It is just an energy reading. Two of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse, upright. Queen of Pentacles upright. Let's have a look here. And I'm going to read what it says on the cards. And I'll bring it in closer so you guys can see as well. The Two of Swords reversed. Lesser of two evils. No right choice. Confusion. Indecision. Information overload. And then what does it say here? Duality, togetherness, a setting of the energy, tension, love, and balance on the side under the two. Okay. They had to put a block on two things, and they had to do some sort of surgery, is what I'm getting here. And they had to do the lesser of two things, because one, I think, could have put his life in danger, and they had to make a decision on that. This King of Swords in reverse, quiet power, inner truth, callous, weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, and misuse of power. Taurus and Gemini. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking, I'm just going to pause for a second here, because I think I'm getting something wrong with the Gemini. I'm just going to pause. I just want to check something. Can you just give me a moment? I'm just going to check. Sorry my friends, I made a big boo-boo here. As you know, I record in one setting and I go in the energy, so I'm not going to restart the video or anything. I'm just going to pick up and I'm going to say I made a big boo-boo. And that's why I had to stop and I just had to double check. Donald Trump is a Gemini. I said something else earlier, but he's a Gemini. And look here, we've got the Gemini showing up here, and the Gemini showed up earlier as well. So before you jump and you say, no, you're wrong, you're a fraud, it's not. My brain is just overloaded here with information that's coming through, and that's why I have to stop myself. And there's nothing wrong with stopping yourself and just double checking yourself. Because my guide said to me, no, it's Gemini, but my brain was telling me something else. So there was a disconnect between my brain and what my guide said. So don't be afraid to walk things back, okay? So he is showing up on the table here. He is definitely showing up on the table here, okay? He's been reckless with something, with this King of Swords in reverse. And he's trying to come to grips with inner truths. And he's been quite callous, and this weakness is telling me that he's not weakness as in leadership. It's telling me he is weak. And he has lost emotional control. And they had to manipulate the situation. And that is leading us to the misuse of power. No political comments. Misuse of power in order to hide what is actually going on with him. Okay? The Hermit in reverse here. Okay? It's the Virgo card. It's Earth. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawn, resignation, distance, lost your way. This is telling me that he's feeling very lonely, he's feeling very withdrawn, and he is isolated. He was isolated, which could be a surgery or something that he had to undergo, that he was feeling isolated. But also, and this is not speculation, a lot of people, including his niece Mary Trump, has said that she has seen the same signs of dementia in him as she did with her grandfather. Okay? It's on the internet, it's out there. He can be feeling very lonely in his own mind. Okay? The Five of Cups. The Eight of Cups here. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. He's disappointed in the outcomes. He is disappointed, and I think they're abandoning any further treatments, is what it's telling me here. This Queen of Pentacles, upright, nurturing, practical, providing, financially, a working parent. He is a working parent. Okay. Also earth sign as well. Sagittarius and Capricorn. The Capricorn card showed up quite prominently in the previous reading. And you all know what the other Capricorn card is. But I think he is now being nurtured, and they're taking practical steps in order to make him feel comfortable. To make him comfortable. Is this Melania maybe looking after him? Is this the nurse looking after him to keep him comfortable? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The dark side of wealth, financial failure or loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. He's feeling everything is falling away from him. Everything that he's built, everything that he's worked on is falling away. His legacy is busy falling away here. Ultimate completion, final manifestation, result of true will, recognition, continuation, relationship endings. Excuse me. That's strange. He's feeling isolated. He's feeling that he can't complete what he has started. Nine of Cups in reverse. Lack of inner joy, smugness, dissatisfaction, indulgence, materialism, inner happiness. He hasn't got joy. But he still presents as very smug. He's dissatisfied with what they've told him. But it's his indulgences over the lifetime that he's had. And the materialism that he thought gave him inner happiness. The Fool upright, new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, truth in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, pleasure. They are making him feel happy. They are giving him a new beginning. Is it the new medication that he's on? Is it a new treatment that he's on? Is it a new possibility that they're working on to try and help him or keep him comfortable? And they're just telling him just to trust in life and just have blind faith in whatever we are trying to do to help you. This card came up in the previous reading, but it was upright. Resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. And if you reduce 13 to 4, as I've said in other readings, with different readings, 4 is about control and organization. He's still trying to control it. It's the control of the narrative. It's the control of what we are allowed to know. He is still in control of the situation. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Libra and Pisces. They are trying to find a balance for him. They are trying to justify his disappearance. They are trying to present it as fair and true, because they are trying to restore balance with what is in the media. That's why the media lockdown was there. Burden, extra responsibilities, hard work, completion. He's carrying a very heavy burden, and there is a very heavy burden on other people as well, and they are now having to carry extra responsibilities and do extra hard work and try and work harder to complete whatever he wants completed. Oh, sudden change, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. The Magician upright. Action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. They are trying to find creative ways to keep things going, to keep them comfortable. They're trying to take action. The White House has taken action in order to keep a lid on things. They're trying to still make him look self-confident. They're trying to project self-confidence through the media press releases. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, irrefutable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. Everything is unpredictable at the moment. He's received some good luck with what they managed to do. He had some good luck with what they managed to do. It was a very close call. But life cycles and karma and destiny is catching up with him. You cannot escape your destiny. Your destiny is inevitable, yet it's unpredictable. Natural leader, veracity, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. Are they preparing for a change? Have they set certain things in motion? Have they set certain things in motion? It almost wants to look at me that this is J.D. Vance, that behind the scenes took control over that period of time, but we weren't told. We weren't told about it. Page of Wands upright. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, excitement, freedom, exploration. Page of Pentacles. This came up in the other reading as well. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, diligence. Guys, let's just finish this. I'm going to tell you now, the Lovers in reverse here. And if you wonder why, if you're new here and you wonder why I'm reading it this way, it's because I'm going on what is said on the cards. It's very different to when I just read off my Old Faithful deck. Self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachments, obedience, conflict, bad choices, infection. No, sorry. Indecision. Why did I read infection? Fear of commitment. It's the breaking up of a partnership here. It's the breaking up of a partnership here. There's imbalance. Things aren't aligning. We're going to get some bad news. We're going to get some bad news. Emotional immaturity, insincerity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks. Moodiness, disappointment, overactive imagination, and jealousy. Stay with me. The Hanged Man. In reverse, delays, standstill, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifice, lack of control. I'll tell you now what it all means. Seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no disclosure, incompletion. The World in reverse. Self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity, strings attached, power and domination. Okay, let me wrap these last cards up, guys. These last cards here are basically telling me that they are making plans, and plans were in place behind the scenes for J.D. Vance. It's almost wanting to tell me that there is talk about the 25th Amendment being enacted, but there is resistance to it. Trump does not want to lose control, even though he knows he is losing control. Things are completely out of balance. Everything is upside down. Everything is stuck. Everything is in inertia. But my cards, the energy around this was that yes, definitely there was a medical situation. It was a medical emergency. They don't know what to do. They are just trying to keep him comfortable at the moment as much as possible. And things are happening behind the scenes that we don't know of. He's feeling that it is unfair. He's feeling that it is not what he wanted. He's not wanting to let go because he feels that he hasn't completed what he needs to do. But the cards also tell me that your destiny is your destiny. It's inevitable. You can kick and scream as much as you want against it, but when when the clock turns and that silver cord is broken, that's your time is up. And I think they are working behind the scenes on some sort of transition. That is what my guides are telling me now. This was a big scare and a big wake-up call. That there is a scare, and there was a massive scare. Illusions, mystery, dramas, anxiety, subconscious premonitions. This card came up in reverse in the previous reading. They are not telling him to rest, relax, meditate, contemplate, retreat. He needs to isolate. Otherwise, this card is going to be like that. What's underlying? Guys, this was in the previous reading, in the opening of the previous reading. And it's a yes card. They were restoring balance. Had to do with circulation, with flow, something with the head, something with the heart, and it is due to the devil. And they've worked very hard on it. They were masters at their craft. But let's stop here. Deception, manipulation, all talk, haphazard action. This is the media block. It was put on in the lockdown on the White House. Sorry for it being a little bit of a longer reading. Sorry for my boo-boo I made about the Gemini in the beginning. But that's why I say I just had to double check myself, because my guides were telling me something, but my human brain was going in a different direction. And that's why I just had to double check myself. And don't be afraid to double check yourself if ever you do a reading, my friends. And yes, so that is all from me. Have a lovely day, and enjoy your short week. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.